Hey guys, this is Rocking3 bringing another live commentary, Forza 6. And I haven't actually started yet. I'm still building cars out. But in the league this week, they have the Evo Challenge. The 4 Evos that we can use, and this is from the most recent to the oldest, the 2008 Lancer Evo, the 2006 Lancer Evo, and I should mention that it's C-Class, and then the 2004 Evo, and the 1999 Evo. It does sound like the 99 is the fastest out of the bunch, but I want to give you guys an opportunity to use them all. So I'm going to give you parts and tune. We're going to take these for a drive. I'm going to compare them, and then I'll give you the parts and tune after we take it for a drive. So we got to go to the C-Class. We got to find a track that I haven't drove yet, and we're looking for a smallish track so we don't take too much time driving around. Let me see if I can find one real quick. That Long Beach one might be good, so I don't really race that one. So let's go ahead and grab that leaderboard, and let's see what we got out here for friends. Not a lot of times. Let's go ahead and take, oh, you know what, this is not going to be a really fast car, so let's go ahead and drop down to just over 1,000. So let's select him, let's set arrival, and this first one is just to set a time with this 2008 Evo, and it wants me to pick it again. So I'm going to provide you with parts and tune for all 4 vehicles. I will take it over here to the Long Beach East route, and I will race them one on top of another. So we'll get the Ghost set up for this particular track with this 2008, and then I'll do the 2006, and then we'll just work our way to older. I really love the Evos. I'm really excited about the league, so I wanted to get as many cars set up as possible. So this car, when I put the parts and tune together, is a little bit heavy, and that's pretty typical with the newer cars. That's why, you know, some of these newer cars that should be way faster than the older cars is that they just weigh too much. And I'm afraid we may not even beat this car when we get a full lap going, but we'll see. This is a 6-speed transmission. You can see the tires are still a little bit cold. They should be close. Whew. So what we're going to do then is we're going to do warm-up lap, 2 regular laps, set as time, do the parts and tune, and I will upload these as well so you can just pull them down if you don't want to take the time to build them yourself. Gearing's a little off for this particular track, but lagged out there a little bit. We just need to get a good run here. If it's more than 6 seconds behind, yeah, we may not beat it. But that's okay. We're just trying to set a lap with this car. To be honest, I think this is going to be the least competitive of the bunch. But I want to give you guys options, so we'll put them all out here. These cars in the C-Class really don't provide you with a lot of PI. So this car is really hard to make adjustable suspension and everything else that I typically put on it. Feels like I could make the bias a little bit more towards the rear. It understeers a little bit. Kind of a all-wheel drive characteristic. Mr. Rampage Roscoe is going to bury me every lap. think this is about all I can get out of this car. I'm pushing it pretty hard. I think in my testing, I did a Sebring track, small one, and I was in the 1800 range. Yeah, I just need a little bit more turn in the differential. Alright, we're going to finish up this lap and we will be done. So we are at 103.3. That is not going to be very good. So let's finish this up, jump right into, you can skip ahead a few seconds if you don't want to see this part. Oh wait, here we go. Million. Alright, 500,000. I really don't have a financial problem in this game, so whatever. Just keep giving me more money. So like I said, in the parts and tune part of this, there wasn't a lot of PI to play with, but I did make quite a few changes trying to give back PI so that I could do all the tuning parts that I required. So we'll upgrade shop. We'll just start over here on the right side, conversions. No ability to do an engine swap there, and no drivetrain swap because it has to be all-wheel drive. We have the front adjustable wing. We have the rear adjustable wing. You can see that it actually took PI away. That'll be stock on the rear bumper. This will be stock on the side skirts. And I tried the hood, but it pushed me over the PI, so stock hood. This will get a little bit interesting. We have the stock tire compound. We have the stock front tire width. We have the full upgraded rear tire width. You see that it actually removed 2 PI. You can see I actually had the wheels adjusted too. So we got the BBS RKs. Not sure. I think those might be the lightest. Nope, they are not the lightest. So we're right in the middle. Find your equivalent there. Here we actually went full upgraded front tire rim size, 245/25s, R21s, and we did the same thing in the rear. So we have 275/20 R21s in the rear. And you can see I had to put those on to add weight to reduce the PI. Just something that I had to do. We have the stock clutch. We have the stock transmission. Looks like we could make a change there. So you have that ability for you. So that's even 3 pounds lighter. Let's go and add that while we're here. I don't have it tuned quite right for that as far as gear ratio, but that's okay. We have the street drive line, and we have the race differential. I was able to put the race brakes, the race springs, and the race front and rear anti-roll bars. Did the full cage where it actually added 100. I was actually a little bit faster without the roll cage. Sometimes with the all-wheel drive, you put the roll cage on there just to help it oversteer a little bit, get rid of some of that understeer. But in this particular case, I actually reduced by 100 pounds, and for me, it was a better move. We have the stock weight reduction, and I believe everything in here is going to be stock too, if I remember right. I'll just buzz through these real quick. No turbo, and I don't usually put anything beyond that on there. So we are good there. Those are all the parts. Now let's go through the tune. Tires for me, 28/28, pretty typical. The final drive, obviously I'm going to need to mess with that a little bit since we changed transmissions, but I'll just leave it there for right now. Front camber, -3.2, rear camber, -2.7. This 0050 is stock. Anti-roll bars front, 9.92, rear at 15.01. Springs set for oversteer, 546.5 in the front, 675 in the rear. Right height, 6'1 and 6'1, that's just stock. Rebound stiffness front, 8.0, rear 11.0. Bump stiffness is a little bit soft at 2.2 and 1.9. Aero, I took the aero all the way down, just trying to get as much speed as I can because I really don't need the downforce with the all-wheel drive. So I went ahead and took that off all the way. Brake force, 53% in the front, 200% on the force pressure for me in the rear. That's just my standard. Front acceleration, 30%, deceleration, 0%, rear acceleration, 30%, deceleration, 50%, and I'm actually going to raise this up. That 85% is going to help bring that rear end back around a little bit more to kind of cancel out the understeer that it has. So I will go ahead and save this out here right now. That is what our parts and tune are. Give it a try. Keep in mind, this one's not going to be the competitive one, but if you like to drive it, give it a try. See you next video. Later.